and you have to watch TikTok to get a spike back up to what normal people feel just going about their day. So how can we solve that problem? How can we rebuild your dopamine baseline and make you feel good? Well, there are 3 main habits which I recommend, and the first one is meditation. You've heard about it before and you probably want to click off right now, but please just don't do that. Let me explain to you exactly why meditation regulates it. So what meditation is basically focusing on something, usually the breath, which is the meditation I'd recommend you to do. You sit down, you focus on your breath, you're just breathing and you're being conscious of your breath. But then your mind wanders and you don't really realise, but then suddenly you realise, oh shit, I was like focused on something else. And then you bring back that focus. Every time you bring it back to like your breath, your focus, that's like 1 rep in the gym. That's us training to not be overthinking, being in our mind all the time. And this makes you better at realising it throughout the day. Like when your mind has wandered, maybe in school you're just sitting there, fucking staring into the wall. Or maybe when you like grab your phone mindlessly and start scrolling, you'll be like more aware of this, and this will bring your dopamine baseline closer to the normal one, and it will make you more aware of when you do things that you shouldn't do, and so you can kind of like correct them. Now that's the first habit. The second habit is, I just call it nature. And it sounds weird and you're like, oh yeah, I don't want to go in nature, bro, why is this so weird? But literally, I think it's some primal thing. Every time I went in nature when I was younger, I didn't really want to, my mom would be like, oh yeah, come go for a walk, we'll go for a walk. And I didn't want to, I just wanted to play Fortnite, bro, in my other room. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll go. And I hated it, but then when we got into nature, it wasn't that bad, I just needed to get down there. It was actually quite nice when we finally got down there. Just listening to the birds, it gives you presence, just like meditation, you get mindful. And you're like sniffing the nice fresh air and you're looking at the trees. It just creates peace inside of you. And the reason why this will like regulate your mental health is because, again, it's like some primal thing that we just feel at peace. Like nature doesn't want anything from us. It doesn't expect anything from us. So it's just like peaceful to be there. And plus, it keeps you away from scrolling all the time and using your time on those mindless activities that bring your dopamine baseline down. So not only do we keep the dopamine baseline like away from going even lower, we also improve it because you will actually get the time to be away from it. You'll do something that gives you real dopamine. And so not only do we make sure the dopamine baseline doesn't go lower, we make sure that it keeps like going upwards. Now you might think, what the fuck should I do in nature? Well, I'll tell you some weird stories of what me and my best friend we do in nature. So the first thing is we climb trees.